Excuse me. Try that again. Take two. Hello everyone, this is J-Gamer19, the Ginger Gamer, and don't you forget it, and welcome to Dishonored 2! Sorry I've been off for quite a while. There was a project I've been trying to finish for the last 3 months. Ugh, and it was dragging on, so I've been pouring most of my free time into finishing. But it's done. Whew, I can breathe, and now we can play this Dishonored 2. Dishonored, for anyone who's not aware, is a unique and excellent stealth action experience. You play involving assassins, an odd mix of mystic magic and yet industrial Victorian Revolution kind of thing. Now, I wasn't originally planning on getting this game, but I thought, yeah, why not? I had an itch that had to be quelled. And I'm not much of a Call of Duty or Battlefield fan, purely because I have no clue which one I like more. Battlefield's more open, you can blow things up, but it's a bit too big for my artistic tastes. On Call of Duty, quite fun. You don't have to worry about teamwork as much, so for all those annoying gits who like going solo, but unfortunately, unless you really invest and learn like all the nooks and crannies and what weapons to use, to hide behind, or even to use that weird wall run mechanic, whatever it is, like Titanfall. So I'm currently saving up to buy Titanfall. The reason I'm not playing it is because Final Fantasy 15. Enough said. But anyway, let's jump in. Right, campaign, shall we? Right, for anyone who hasn't played the original Dishonored, I'll give you a very basic run-through. Dishonored is set in a fictional country, cannot remember the name, which is set during the time of the bubonic plague. Or rather, they have a thing called the bubonic plague, where it's spread by rats and stuff. You play as Corvo, the big guy with the mask in his right hand, who is like, what role? The head charge to the Empress, or the Queen of the nation at the time. But the Empress was murdered, he was framed, and the Empress's daughter, who he had sort of a very, very close big brother, little sister relationship with, got kidnapped. So you join these, and you also find out that 2 close members of the Empress were the ones that killed her. So playing Corvo, you join with a bunch of rebels to slaughter or do away with key people, weakening down the enemy's position, only to find out that your rebel friends wanted to do that instead. Because, in a matter of speaking, whoever held the Empress, his daughter, had all the power. Now, I'm not quite sure how this is going to work, because Dishonored finished it quite nicely. It didn't really set itself up for a sequel in any form. But enough of me ranting, let's get straight to it. Oh, and for anyone wondering, I apologise for any of this footage cutting out at any point. I'm currently running the footage at 720 as not to overload it. And the PSN seems to have eased, so what we'll do is the footage cuts, I will immediately broadcast where it stops, you're not going to miss anything. Right, anyway, let's move on. New game, slot 1. Right, what have we got? Easy, medium, hard, very hard. Right, for now, this will be my blind playthrough. I'm going to do 3. I'm going to do a blind playthrough, so I'll learn all the crooks, crannies, devices and stuff. The second will be a complete stealth playthrough, because I looked at trophy beforehand. You got to get a trophy for not being seen or being heard. And also, you cannot kill a single person. Right. Yeah, we'll start a tutorial actually. What have we got? I'll lean away so I can see. As Emily is ruler of the Emperor of the Isles, you have numerous enemies. Your father is Lord Corvo Altana. Oh, so he adopted her then. He's the famous royal protector and spy master. In the years since you took the throne, Corvo has spent many years training you in the arts of stealth and combat. Oh, So Corvo adopted the lady's daughter Emily, or the Empress's daughter Emily, as his own daughter. Because they're not related by blood, as far as I knew, or as far as I knew in the original game. I wonder if Corvo's got a
training with my father in the years after the rat plague. Someday, he said, our enemies will come for you.
Whoa!
The sounds and smells of Donwall never change much.
Right, I can already see a problem with where this broadcast is going to go, so bear with me 1 minute. I'm just going to shift the camera to the top right, otherwise it's going to interfere with things. Right, advanced settings, camera, do it to the upper right. And we're back. Yeah, this is already better, it's because, well, I need to see how much health and magic I've got. Right, so let's go. Right, now, I'm wondering if Corvo's got a voice, because he was a silent protagonist. And you never actually saw his face. I mean, if you point here, unless you got eye stockies, you weren't gonna see him.
What regiment does father have in store for me today?
All right, Majesty. Let's see what you can do.
He has a voice. Well, the screen here won't matter so much. I've set the camera transparent so I can still see the missions as they fly by. And if anything, I can just pause it to look at them. Oh yeah, for anyone not aware, Corvo is touched by, well, not touched, but cursed maybe, empowered by someone literally called the Overseer.
Gotta slide on. Did it.
Hurry. You'll have to sprint, vault the obstacle, then slide under.
I need to sprint, vault over the obstacle, and then slide under the door. Never doubted I could make that.
He was... Oh, Corvo was touched by someone called the... Is it the I think he's called the Overseer. He's like this sort of god or spirit, and he touches very particular people with this mark on his wrist, and he grants them powers. He's a neutral and omniscient in a sense. So, like, he doesn't favor evil, darkness, light, whatever. He literally only goes to the people that literally interest him. Well, for now, it feels quite smooth.
I could spend every day running and jumping. Now to test my agility.
Come to me.
Oh, crud. Hang on.
I can reach the edge.
1 minute.
You online?
Yeah, I am. It's alright.
Next Friday.
Yeah.
You've all been invited.
Oh,
It's at School Hall.
okay.
We're on Teams playing bingo. Eating burritos.
Ooh.
Giant Yorkshire puddings filled with all sorts.
Yorkshire puddings, folks.
Alright.
Right, can you take the... Ooh. I just got invited to a burrito Yorkshire pudding evening.
With the right jump.
And for any Americans that don't know what Yorkshire pudding is, it's a pastry basin. Oh, and hello everyone. Hello. Little Ruby. Yeah. Come on. Right, let's try this again. Gotcha.
You've learned well. Let's see how quiet you are, young lady.
What have we got? Press Enemies are slowly detected, especially far away above them, in shadow.
I want you to sneak up on me, if you can.
Right. First test, I suppose. Whoa!
That's my girl.
Can actually see his face. Can actually see his face.
Hear you or see you. Crouch down and approach from behind.
Didn't see anything at all. In the words of Corvo, hidden like a secret, quiet as the sunset.
Remember, a pistol will wake up everyone in the building. Your crossbow is quiet. Aim for the bottle.
Easy. Easy. There we go.
Time for some more weapons and combat training. Let's beat each other up, shall we?
What have we got?
Yes. You hit hard. That's my daughter. When someone swings a sword at you, block.
Oh boy. Right, come on then. Bring it.
Good.
Ah,
Well done.
thank you. You won't break me.
Very good. You've got a natural instinct for fighting. If you time your block right, you'll throw an enemy off balance.
So weird hearing Corvo talk. Oh,
Block with your blade. You're quick. Smart move. That'd stop even the most black-hearted killer. You can choke an enemy out, even in combat.
you can. Hey!
Go for the fatality.
Come on, up you come. I don't want to slice your neck, you're my daddy.
Feel better knowing you can take care of yourself. When trouble does finally come, you're ready to fight.
Right. So, Corvo has a face and a voice. And I usually have an issue with faceless protagonists getting faces or voices. But in this example, A, his facial expression is ace, and 2, that sounds quite good actually. It's always a risky move when you make a silent protagonist vocal. It works like it did in Bioshock Infinite, and it utterly flops like it did in Metroid the Other M. Oh.
Why do we celebrate the anniversary of an assassination? 15 years ago, in the middle of a plague that nearly destroyed Donwall, a paid killer assaulted the palace where I was born and stabbed my mother in the heart. In the aftermath, the men who sent the assassin tried to use me as a pawn in a game of power. They would have succeeded, but my father, Corvo, hunted them down and cut their conspiracy to pieces. Wanted me to be. Now, we face a new crisis. A monster the papers are called. To get on a ship and sail to the opposite side of the world? Or to have everyone around me executed?
So it's 15 years, right?
Watch your step, Majesty.
I'm not looking forward to all the ceremony today.
Your signet ring. There. You're ready.
Thank you, Alexei. Open the doors.
I like Emily's voice. Quite strong.
All hail Her Imperial Majesty, Emily Caldwin.
Whoa.
Loyal subjects, we're going through a difficult time, but today we honor my mother, the late Jessamine Caldwin. May her memory survive through the ages.
Emily.
You look tired, Father.
Every year, I think the anniversary of Jessamine's death will be easier, but it never is.
I wish Mother was still the Empress. I don't think I'm very good at this.
You're still learning. Don't worry about the rabble-rousers, and we'll catch the Crown Killer, eventually.
People are saying it's you. That these assassinations are a misguided effort to protect me.
No. Someone's trying to make us look guilty by targeting your enemies.
I wish I could just run away from all this.
Sometimes you do. You think I don't know about your nights out on the rooftops? Courage. The ceremony will be over soon.
Royal Protector and Father. I should have passed a law against that combination of titles years ago.
I like how the game looks. Definitely tell it was made and put some work into it.
Your Majesty, before we begin the day's observances, we have an unexpected visitor, the Duke of Serkonos.
Ramsay says the Duke is bringing special gifts.
That's intriguing.
Gifts in air quotes.
Duke of Serkonos!
Do you or anyone else see the four-sworded robots?
Mechanical soldiers? Amazing.
What is this, Ramsay? I didn't authorize those things.
Your Imperial Majesty and Royal Protector Corvo of Donwall, a native of our homeland. Serkonos offers condolences on this sorrowful day, and gifts to remind you of our nation, the rising star on the southern horizon.
We thank you, Your Grace.
Save your thanks. For now, I give you the greatest gift of all, family. I present the lost sister of Jessamine Caldwin, your rightful Empress, Delilah Caldwin.
Impossible.
My mother had a sister?
Her mother had a sister?
Denise. Hello.
It's not true.
My father was Emperor Euhorn Jacob Caldwin, and Jessamine was
A
my
voice.
younger sister. At the time of her death, I wasn't ready to make myself known to you, and I was forced to leave Donwall. But now I'm home.
If you really are my mother's sister, you're welcome to stay as long as you like.
Little sparrow, blackened by bad memories, I'm here to relieve you of your crown. My father's promise, whispered in secret so many years ago, is now fulfilled.
Watch your tongue. Emily Caldwin is the daughter of Empress Jessamine Caldwin.
Royal Protector. How naive to think you could get away with these murders. Living in my palace has protected you, but that's over. Hear me, all of you. Your rightful Empress has returned.
All
Either
hail
that-
the Empress Delilah. First
Either
of her
she's
name.
hypnotizing someone
Arrest
or
Emily
the...
Caldwin and her father for the Crown Killer murder.
What?
Whoa! Yeah, like I said. She... Where? Did she take his mark? Huh? What the? players. Well, decision time, I guess. So much for my free playthroughs. Why have it turned to 5? Right, so I can play as Corvo or Emily. Right, I'm actually gonna play as Emily first. Then I might do a separate broadcast of Corvo. So, Emily, take the stage, please.
Cast you in cold marble.
Looks like she has a similar power.
No! Sweet girl, over time you'll come to love me. Perhaps someday you'll see me as the mother you lost.
Is she
But
one of the
until
witches?
then, she'll be kept out of trouble.
I'll lock Lady Emily in her chambers, then I'll bring her to Coldham's prison until her trial.
Because in one of the DLC packs,
My father
original
lost it
Dishonored.
all when I was a boy, so now I wear this uniform, and I send 20-year-olds out to patrol the rose gardens instead of drinking with the men from the shooting club.
Captain Ramsey, I heard shouting. Lady Emily, what happened?
It'll be all Captain Mayhew.
No!
That's the Royal Protector's fancy weapon. What kind of sword folds in half?
Bye. Sorry you lived such a rubbish life.
There's a legend in the Tower Guard about the Empress's last resort, a safe room inside her chambers holding enough gold to buy a good-sized island. They say that this ring is one of the only 2 keys to exist.
Well, what happens now? That lady or her aunt be a real or fake?
What happened? Alexei. The throne room. Father. Nothing I can do alone. I need to get out of here.
Right, oh yeah, right, now I've got a minute. In the DLC of the original Dishonored, it introduced witches. You see, one of the antagonists was called Dowd, another person blessed by the Overseer, who was made to kill the Empress. When you play this DLC, playing it from his point of view, what he had to do, you encounter witches, or ladies, in which all had powers. So unless that auntie was an Overseer, but I noticed that she targeted the mark that was on Corvo's wrist. So right, anyway. Whoa.
How many times have I looked at that skyline? It feels like everything just changed.
Right. Of course. Right. What we got? Empress. After the Royal Protector's shakedown cruise will launch the ISS Jessamine Coldwind just before the anniversary of your mother's passing, pending your approval. On the platform we'll have a bottle of Kingstrick brandy tied to a long tether that you will release to swing out against the hull. What you say during the ceremony is, of course, up to you, but here are some ideas to tempt to serve as food for thought. May a brisk wind hurry you to shores near, far, and fair. May you shelter your crew from the perils of the terrible ocean. May you always sail for Crystal, true of heart, and homeward bound. Yours faithfully, Advisor Wainwright. What have we got? Another one? Empress, we face yet another murder, and I cannot remain silent on this matter. Strange, is it not, that all the items have openly opposed you? If not strange, then oh so very convenient. Is there anything you wish to tell me, Majesty? How can I be an advisor if you don't clue me in the most sensitive of endeavours? I feel I must be the only person in Donwall who doesn't know the truth about the Crown Killer. Don't leave me in the cold. I remain your trusted servant advisor, Leonora Helmswater. Right. Oh, what have we got? No? No? Right, it looks like my only way out is through this window. Right. It's my only way out, but I'm not entirely sure what to...
The Hound Pit's pub. I can't believe it, but I actually miss those times. Should I just spin it and pick a place to hide for a while? I need time to think.
Spinny, spinny, spin, spin. There we go.
I used to hide frogs in this old grandfather clock to drive the housekeepers mad. I thought life was complicated back then.
Oh, wait. Right now. There's no switch or anything I can use. Oh. Right, we're free. Ow.
Delilah is some sort of witch. How is this possible?
Lady Emily, you're all right. I was worried. Where's the Royal Protector?
There's a coup underway. My father is... he's imprisoned, for lack of a better word.
You've got to get out of the tower. Through your safe room. There was a captain earlier today, down at the docks. Looking for the Royal Protector. Find her. Get out of Donwall.
Alexei, I'm sorry. Goodbye.
Right. Let's see if I can save it here, actually. Oh. Auto save. What have I got? Let's have a... Eliminate Mortimer Ramsey. Throne room.
This won't open without my ring. Ramsey has it.
Right.
Bastards are working with Ramsey and the Duke of Serkonos.
Ah, that. I want to read that. Oh, there we go. Softly put down. There we go. Oh. What have we got? Captain Mayhew, you don't know me, but you've got to tell the Royal Protector that I have urgent need of his time. I'm carrying a message that has to be delivered face to face. Tell him I'm working with Anton Sokolov, an old friend. All the boats have been sent away from the docks, but I'll delay as soon as I can. Tell Lord Corvo to find me there. My ship is called the Dreadful Whale, Megan Foster. No. Right, we gotta get that ring back, so either way we've gotta go through this area. And without any powers, we're vulnerable. Sorry, dude. Jeez. What a mess. Oh. Money, 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 money. Oh. Literally turning around.
Traitors.
Right. We'll set him down here. Right. Now, I'm not quite. This is gonna be a blind playthrough, but at the same time, I don't want to.
The throne room blocked off. We should have the time we need. Just stay here and stall anyone who comes by. I'll be back when I've searched the royal chambers, assuming I don't accidentally lock myself in this damn safe room.
We'll cover for you if anyone from the Duke's party returns. This is exciting. Everything's...
A mission clue. Montmorency could be locked in the safe room. Right.
Changing.
Yes. The natural order is reasserting itself. The Ramseys once hosted the King and Queen of Morley. Did you know that? I spent my childhood playing with the Buntings and the Boyles, the cream of society.
And very soon you'll be back at the top, Captain.
Right, I need to move. Oh no.
Where are you hiding? Think you're smart? I'll find you.
Yeah, I think I buggered that up. So I'll do it from the last autosave. It's kind of weird how we could tell his own guard unconscious from all the dead bodies on the floor, though. Maybe he has a circle on his head. Well, I had no idea it was going to come up the same way that I was going. None.
Yes, the natural order is reasserting itself. The Ramsey...
Right, we gotta move him.
Back at the top, Captain.
You need a bath. Right, where's that body? No. No. This one. You need a bath. Right. Oh. Let's have a look. Right. So far, so good.
designed by Sokolov. Emily's ring, the seal of the Empress. All this wealth wasted.
I spent so many nights in here after the rat plague.
If the girl... Oh, sorry, her...
This won't leave my hand again. I'd better take these.
How do I use them? No. Place Mama Ramsey in the safe room. What we got? The Crown Killer strikes again. Donwall citizens express shock and fear as yet another outspoken critic of Empress Emily Goldwyn has met with a violent demise. The latest victim is none other than Ichibod Boyle, notable entrepreneur and supporter of the arts. Boyle recently wrote an opinion piece harshly criticizing the Empress for what he called her slipshod style of governess and her willful neglect of duties. Authorities are convinced the Crown Killer is the culprit, given the gruesome details left at the crime scene. As Her Majesty's most outspoken adversaries fall one by one to this notorious assassin, boldly asks, is it now the duty of the Royal Protector to murder all who dare criticize the
Crown
throne?
Killer must be connected to all this, with the Duke and Delilah.
Bone charms, a sailor's past blessing, they say. The carving itself is practiced from long back, passed on from salty... Actually, I'll leave that.
I have a feeling I'll need these.
Sweet. Telescope. Oh, I got a letter from Wyman. Emily, I didn't want to wake you this morning, but you'll forgive me since we must have said goodbye to 100 times yesterday night. And the only chance to get to see is all your hair, all whichever ways while you're asleep. As soon as the sun rises, you put on your Empress face. Makes me happy that I know your real face, the one at last that has silly rhymes. I don't go back to Morley, but I'm needed there. It'll be 4 months since we can see each other again. I'll miss you. And yes, I'll bring you some white leaf tobacco for your hookah. Oh, Corvo, if you're reading this letter as per your Royal Protector functions, know that I'm joking. I'm perfectly aware that life leaf tobacco is forbidden in Crystal. Take care, Madame Emily. Don't go falling from a rooftop. I love you, Wyman. Right. Hang on. I'm actually going to lock him in.
Anton Sokolov made this lock. Now you've got what you wanted, Ramsey. The Imperial suite atop Donwall Tower. Stay put until this is all set straight, Ramsey. Enjoy the rations and well water, sleeping next to a fortune.
Right. Moving on. Yeah. Yes.
You want the bath before the food comes?
I do.
Right, we'll come on, it'll be here any time.
Right. I'll let the screen open.
No, it's getting in there.
Oh, never mind.
Yep, get out.
Just a button.
Until I understand this, I have to go into hiding. I should make my way to the docks.
I nicked the painting. Hang on. Many. Right. Let's see. Don't see anything. Let's have a look. Now we're in Donwall.
Gotta get out of Donwall. Somehow Delilah turned my father to stone. I will find a way to undo it.
What's that? Is that acid? I ain't finding out. Let's have a look. Drop down an enemy for above. Press R2 before landing, or press R1. Yeah! Smash!
You're not fit for the watch uniform.
I'm glad you could do that, because in the original game, all you could do was go, stab. You couldn't go. So that's already one big improvement. Right, going back into stealth mode. Right, let's see. Oh, down there.
I need to find the ship.
Listen up, I have bad news. Ramsey's missing. Corporal Moore checked the royal quarters, and Emily Caldwin has apparently fled the tower. We've got to find her. That's it, you've got your orders. Spread out and find the fugitive. We're in this with the Duke of Serkino, sink or swim. No way to turn back now.
Right, I'll put him here, out of the way.
The city is crawling with the Duke's men.
I'm not quite sure. Oh.
What wouldn't I give for a bottle of pear soda?
Stay ready. I'll warn you in place. Just after the Duke and I know Empress make their appearance, things will happen fast. Do your part, and there's a share of the spoils for you and the others. Turn on me now, and I'll ask the Duke to send his assassin after your dear old parents. Trust me, the so-called killer is the last dinner guest you want in your home. Mortimer Ramsey. Alright, let's see. Whoa! For now, I've got to avoid using my gun.
Is there? Something's gotta give. Getting so one can't even breathe no more.
Let's have it auto-save. Actually, I'll create a manual save. Right, I'll do this for a little longer, and then I'll start part 2.
Always alert. Always. You gotta see it twice.
Right. For now, while I am doing a blind playthrough, I want to try and attract as less attention as possible. Before you do any loud playthroughs, you're better off learning the land and where all the best hiding spots are. Because I'm also remembering that there's no powers to help me at this moment in time. Walk on. There's no one here. It's only me. Oops. No, it's not. I'm just a cat. Meow. Shoo! Thank you. Jeez. Right.
Attention, Donwall citizens.
Attention, Donwall citizens. As of today, Delilah Caldwin is our new Empress. All hail Delilah, first of her name.
Further, the former Empress, Emily Caldwin, is now wanted for treason. Any of you
no, you do not.
Emily Caldwin will be fined and arrested.
People of Donwall, stay in your homes. You're advised to stay indoors during this time of unrest.
He saw me, but he didn't give the game away. Good. Right. Good. I'm rolling
Citizens
on.
of Donwall, listen up. For the sake of your family, turn over all information concerning Emily Caldwin and Corvo Atano, wanted for murder and treason.
I've got to get away. I should talk to the captain of that ship.
Sorry. I can't have you squealing.
So it's a coup. The Caldwins have finally fallen. Never thought I'd see the day.
It seems so. And even the legendary Corvo Atano couldn't stop it.
Shh. We shouldn't be talking about this.
Until later, then.
Oh. Gave the game away. Right. Right. Time to pause the video, I think. Right, so, well, thanks very much for watching part 1 of Dishonored 2. So, do me all a favour and hit the like button for me, please. Thank you. And subscribe to my channel for more Dishonored videos and World of Final Fantasy gameplay videos as well. And so, until next time, this has been J-Gamer19, the Ginger Gamer, and see ya.